Hi guys. So far in the videos that I have shown, I mainly put out a couple of mids and a couple of supports. But for this one, and probably more coming up, I'm going to talk about extensively on Cho. So I guess the reason why why I'm going to do that is because Cho is the champion I actually started getting a feel of League when when I began the game, and that was in season 3. Like back then, I didn't really know how to team fight, and all I knew was like if people group up, you just like throw down your bunch of ults, and then whether you died or you live or you killed other people was a different story. So where does Cho come along in this? Basically, Cho was basically a balance between damage and tankiness. Like even today, he's not the tankiest damage dealer, and he's also not the most like late gameish. He's just balanced. So the first time I like got a feel of Cho was when I played against a Garen, and I kind of got destroyed in laning phase because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Like, it says the starting item should be doens't. I was like, okay, doens't. And I bought that. The next item I bought was I believe another doens't. I was like, okay, I need more defense. And then even though I wasn't doing that well because I was building properly, eventually I beat out my opposition mid laner. I mean top laner, which was a Garen. Coincidentally, I'm playing against a Garen myself. So what I learned was, despite the fact that Cho didn't do the most damage and he wasn't that tanky, he had one of the greatest varieties of itemizations. Like you could build literally anything on him. You could build damage like the Rylai's Crystal Pressure, you could build tankiness like the Frozen Heart. You could even build today's items, although like the Frozen Heart would still probably be better on a Cho'gath than the Deadman's Blade. So anyways, to get on with Cho, basically when you play Cho on the top lane, you run 12, 0, 18 masteries. Like the 18 is for the durability for late game, and 12 is just for early game harassment. Like even though you're a tank, you still need to do some damage in order to make your presence known. So another thing is, I guess the key thing is, like you gotta land the ruptures. Like a Cho'gath who cannot land the ruptures is not going to be available. Like usually the rule of thumb is you don't land where they are, you land where you think they're going, because people are always moving around, or at least they're the smarter people. And also because champions have so much dashes nowadays, you need to put them in a situation where they have to react really fast in order to dodge it, or put them in a spot where you force the dash out and then you capitalize on the because even though when you build tank and his spells don't do that much damage, it's the sustained damage is monstrous. Like right now, look at this Garen, he's just being bullied by my auto attacks and such. That's another thing about Cho'gath. Even though you're building tankiness, you still do a lot of damage in the long run with your autos, and also your feast, which does fucking crazy amounts of damage, to be honest. So as a Cho'gath, once you learn the essentials like his Feral Scream, which does silence, his true damage, his Rootlo spikes, which empowers his auto attacks. The next important thing you have to learn is itemization. Now, this might be foreign to you because you probably think, wait, doesn't everybody have to itemize well? Well, yes. For example, you're playing Darius or Rin, you obviously need a black cleaver, but Cho'gath is different in the sense where you itemize properly for the correct matchup. You will do really well. Your itemization will literally carry you, not necessarily your utility for a champion. So I guess to put it in a sense, with it. So right now I'm facing a Garen, right? And well, obviously you need armor, but then you also need to play correctly. Usually, I would opt for Frozen Heart, but in this case, I need to do enough pressure in order to buy my buy time for the team. So I need Dead Man's Plate. So why Dead Man's Plate? Well, it's because it makes me run faster. So if I run faster, I can catch up to people, and it makes my roaming potential even better. I'm doing it because I need to get the item just to allow me to travel more quickly to put pressure, because right now we're not doing so hot. We have a talent that's 501, and our Tally doesn't even have a full item yet, which kind of sucks. I mean, later on in this game you probably realize that you can go better, but then you can't really do much about it. People who don't understand the game as well, they usually itemize poorly. So yeah, that's that. And usually in most cases, if you do really well, you want to opt for Frozen Heart or Randoons. They're very expensive tank items, but you have to note that Charm is his kit is very good for farming, and he has decent harass considering who he goes. Nowadays he might not be as good, but back then he used to be the king of top. So literally pretty much anyone if you play correctly and you build correctly. So the reason why you want to why those are considered late game is because late game is not the armor that you have to worry about from the 80 carries or the damage dealers. It's mainly their attack speed, because usually good late game scalers for who do 80 damage are usually auto attack. Examples would be Trinamir, Daniel, Cosma. And you just literally want to butt fuck the attack speed. So now for the other part, if you're against damage dealers, usually you would get Abyssal Scepters, because Abyssal Scepters give you cooldown reduction, magic resist reduction against enemies close to you, and also obviously magic resist. Now the reason why I opt for that in most cases, depending on the situation, is because if you don't feel like your team is doing so hot and you need their NR while having damage, this Scepter is the thing. In fact, this Scepter is so good that it's recommended that you build on most mages and you don't feel comfortable with what's going on. And I guess in terms of itemization, there's also sphere visage and expansion there. Like most people would think, isn't sphere visage so in some cases it's true, it actually makes the laning phase much stronger. But then the problem is, like, what do you do outside your laning phase? You can't make use of that health regeneration. I mean, you're not gonna like health regeneration off people. You need to health regen off creeps. Which is why it's easy to get Banshee's Veil. In addition, Banshee's Veil is considered the strongest magic resist item out there due to the fact that it has shield, which blocks CC or blocks some damaging particle, and also gives you health regen, which Spirit Visage doesn't when you get damaged, meaning that you can be slightly more durable than you should be. Like I feel like I don't cover much of this, but I guess I'll say in the future when I cover matchups between Cho and stuff, I'll talk about itemization. So now I'll give you like a general rundown. Because Cho like naturally gets health from his R, usually you don't have to itemize that much on your health, which is besides magic resistance and armor is a key component of defense. But when you do itemize health, it's recommended that you get Warmox because you easily get the 3k life when you have the R. It's like you would get as quick as getting like a Rod of Aegis or Frozen Heart, and then getting the Warmox. You have the correct amount of health. And the reason why Warmox is so damn good is due to the fact that, like, of his passive where if you have 3k health, you could just regen it back. And with Cho'gath, mid-game, where he's at his peak, you just go in, tank good amount of damage, get the fuck out, and then regroup with your team just to do your health regeneration. It's really OP. In terms of damage, there's a bunch of AP, but the one that's recommended for Tanky Cho would be Violence Crystal Support. The reason for that is because you're tanky but you're not bursty, you want to do sustained damage. This helps your autos too, because it blocks your autos. Anyways, I guess that's it. I'm just going to fast forward this to see some highlights.